The other thing I wanted to bring up is this idea of the LSAT score making a difference either in the admission process or when it comes to getting financial aid.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, I've heard from a number of admission officers that even just a couple of more points can make the difference between a yes and a no, or between getting no merit aid versus getting potentially tens of thousands of dollars in merit aid. So I'm wondering if you can speak to that a little bit.
Yeah. As I mentioned before, the quality of the applicant pool, the numbers in the applicant pool are kind of affecting how schools are looking at their applicant pool. And so, as you stated, a couple of points on the LSAT is going to open some more doors and create a little bit more of an impact in your application, both for admissions purposes and then down the road for financial aid. At Boston University, it was great in that they had one of the largest, or have likely still this year, one of the largest applicant pools in the country. And so it was a wonderful opportunity to see a really large portion of those applicants that were applying to law school each year. And it also allowed us to be selective and to really, parse through and pick applicants and ultimately future students that we thought would really take advantage of what Boston University had to offer, which is a lot. And so in that, there were different pieces that, were rewarded, and LSAT was one of the components, but as, in the financial aid process, Boston University also looked at all other components as well. So, I know it's like, oh, you're listening to an admissions person say holistic. It was, the same in that it wasn't just a dollar figure assigned to a specific LSAT score. It was all other components as well that were taken into account in looking at scholarship dollars. But certainly, I think the advice of, making sure that you are prepared for the LSAT and not just winging it, which always, it's such an expensive endeavor to just wing it, and see how it goes and see how I'll do, and, kind of use the first one as a benchmark. That always, I always think like, because it's truly, it's an investment of time and money, and it's an investment into your future. And so put some preparation in, and so that you do make sure that, it is, you're putting that, as in all aspects of your application, you're putting the best, lens on the LSAT score as well.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.